Hay que acercarlo, ¿no? Por ahí. Ahí está el sign de... Yo los... Y salió bien el este.
Just like, oh no, you know. Also, who brought him in? So there you go.
Welcome to Warner Brothers.
The Tasmanian Devil, Warner Brothers?
What's up, Doc?
What in the Matrix? Kanye fellas.
Okie ladies and gentlemen, this is Mark. We'll be walking together quite a bit. How many here?
It's been approved, extended, picked up for escapes you see here. They're all brought in from real New York City scrapyards. So it kind of brings real hustle bustle energy to our backlot here. A lot of people ask me, Doug, why are the sidewalks so gross? Why are they not pristine? Isn't this Hollywood? Shouldn't it be perfect? Well, in reality, sure, it could be. But if we want this to look like a real working city, we're going to have cracks in the floor. We're going to have tar on the ground as fake gum. You know, about 85% of that is fake gum. I will say about 15% might be real. I can't speak for other people, all right? But New York City features a famous musical called Annie. Annie's about a redheaded orphan who gets adopted by a very wealthy family. And her favorite orphanage is this building on her right-hand side. A couple years later, they decide to remake Annie, make Annie again, which Hollywood does. And so they're not going to use the same building. They're going to use the one to the left. So this is Annie's second orphanage, right next to us on the right-hand side. Does anyone play the lottery and wants to guess where the third one is? Right next door. Earthquake that caused some damage to it, and so we thought it would be ironic for it to fall on our fire department, so we moved it up here so it could fall on us regular people.
A bunch of water and just going ham on it, and eating it, chewing it, and using their hands. They do a lot of wacky stuff to really make it sound real. And that's a really, really cool thing. The right-hand side. this isn't real. So if you haven't, as we're walking around today, I encourage you to touch the outside of these buildings. You knock on it, you feel it. It's not real brick. Real brick is very expensive and not really necessary. Politics-based, worldwide politics-based. But whenever they went to an embassy in a different country, the only thing they changed about this building is the flag out front. And no one noticed the difference. All we did to change the country was one flag, and that's it. This was an insane asylum in a show called Pretty Little Liars. And that's pretty cool. This is also Arkham Asylum in the Batman and Robin TV show from 1966. Now let's get down this way. This is what we call Central Park. So we were in New York City, and now we're in...
Watch your step, Dad, not the caigas. Ahí está el Superman.
He's breaking buildings. He does a big super
Piece of campground or something like that, but there's these large rocks.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
He's so strong, man.
Now these are all set designers, art department, all working together to create whatever scene they're looking to paint inside of these buildings or these sound stages. My personal favorite soundstage is Soundstage 15. It was built in 1927. This is the only soundstage with windows on the outside because this is where our art department used to be. Our art department did all the original Looney Tunes and Animaniacs in this building right here. This is where we filmed movies like The Hangover, Ghostbusters 2, The Lost Boys, one of my favorite movies called Monster Squad. We did the Conan O'Brien show with TBS in here as well. And all of young Sheldon. This is where his house was. But you can see these wagons right here.
Yeah.
Sorry. Great, I'm going this way. Sorry about that. Of course. All these wagons, what we call star wagons. Most actors and directors and producers will get their own little break area. 18, this is where we filmed the Barbie movie. This is where the Mojo Doja Casa house is. I'm just 10 happening in here. They're building a really cool building in here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We filmed a show called Lucifer in here, and then Chris Nolan's final movie, Tenet, was also filmed in here. Not final movie, but final movie with us.
Yeah.
Basically everything for the new Green Lantern show that's coming out was built in here. The Goonies, all Willie's treasure at the very end of the Goonies was built in here. I'm very curious what they're building that for. That's kind of cool. It's a big dome. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's really cool to see. Same thing for these large archways. But everything is built from scratch in here. We do reuse a lot of sets and pieces, but we will create something brand new if we need. You can see these stencils on the ground here that they will use to make sure they're building the right shape, size, and the right pieces. Go off, so I'm going to start heading over to stage 48, which is our drop-off point here today.
1997.
¿Y así está flaquita la,
Yo creo que sí.
la J-Lo?
Yeah.
Pero también se estira también. Me acabo de comprar uno.
Ahí tengo uno.
Bien.
I want to be right next to Jason Momoa, so I said to the girls.
Vamos. Camina aquí en medio, en medio. ¿Ese no es el pingüino?
Yeah.
¿El pingüino? oscuro.